It started like one of those celebrity love stories that everyone thought would last, but now it's turning into something far more dramatic than anyone expected. Megan Thee Stallion has officially ended things with NBA star Klay Thompson, and the internet is absolutely losing its mind over what allegedly caused it. And the biggest shock? This wasn't a quiet breakup. This came with cheating accusations, emotional posts, and a social media storm that hit within minutes. But how did things fall apart this fast? Because what Megan revealed next changed the entire tone of this relationship, the post that broke the internet. At first, fans noticed something unusual on Megan's Instagram story. It wasn't subtle. It wasn't indirect. It was raw, emotional, and pointed directly at betrayal. She spoke about trust being broken, about feeling like she had been playing house, and about giving loyalty during difficult moments, only to feel it wasn't returned. And then came the moment that made everything explode online: accusations of cheating and emotional instability in the relationship. Within hours, the story was everywhere. But that was only the beginning, a love story that looked perfect from the outside. Before all of this, Megan and Klay looked like a power couple straight out of a highlight reel. Public appearances, vacations, and even family moments painted a picture of stability and affection. Fans believed this was one of those rare celebrity relationships that might actually survive fame, pressure, and distance. But behind the scenes, according to Megan's statements, things weren't as perfect as they seemed. And what she described next completely flipped the narrative: the cheating claims that changed everything. In her emotional posts, Megan hinted at serious issues of loyalty and communication. She suggested that trust had been repeatedly tested and that she felt emotionally drained by the situation. While she didn't lay out every detail, the implication was enough to ignite a firestorm online. Rumors spread instantly. Fans started connecting dots. And suddenly, everyone had a theory about what really happened behind closed doors. But none of that compares to what the internet did next: internet chaos and wild reactions. The moment the breakup went public, social media turned into a battlefield. Some fans stood firmly behind Megan, praising her for speaking out and choosing herself. Others questioned the timing, the claims, and the sudden emotional reveal. And then things got even more chaotic. Viral memes, trending hashtags, and even bizarre fan theories took over timelines. At one point, completely unrelated people were dragged into the situation, forcing public denials and adding even more confusion to the story. But through all the noise, one thing stood out. Klay Thompson's silence speaks louder. While Megan's side of the story spread rapidly, Klay Thompson stayed completely silent. No interviews, no statements, no direct response. And in the world of celebrity drama, silence often becomes its own kind of statement. Fans began speculating even more. Was he avoiding the situation, or was there another side of the story waiting to come out? But that question leads to something even bigger: a breakup or the beginning of a bigger Hollywood pattern. Now the conversation has shifted beyond just two celebrities. People are asking if this was just another short-lived celebrity romance, or part of a much larger pattern we keep seeing in high-profile relationships: trust issues, pressure, and public breakdowns playing out in real time. Because one thing is clear: this wasn't just a breakup. It was a public unraveling of a relationship that millions were watching in real time. And maybe the most shocking part isn't what was said, it's what still hasn't been answered. If this was really about trust, loyalty, and betrayal, then the biggest question now is simple: what actually happened behind the scenes that neither side is fully telling yet? And until that answer comes out, the internet is going to keep speculating.